Alright, so let's see who's going to win in this one. Will Term Refraction win, or will Sybil win? I'm thinking that, Smash, why didn't you join this week? You still can join if you want. Because this is the start, I can edit the brackets, like, right now. If you do want to join, tell me. Oh, but you gotta study. What a shame. Okay, so they are playing actually the exact same team. What a surprise! I'm actually really surprised that people are Twins using Painwheel and Squiggly. And I don't find like those two have that much synergy together, if not any synergy together. They are really just an odd combination of characters that they're using. Though I guess I could see something like an overhead assist, or the forward heavy punch assist, or the low heavy punch assist, and using that to lock down while they mix them up with the flight. But that's really hard to do, especially because it's not invincible. And with flight, you kinda need some invincible assist. And it looks like Term Refraction's actually winning this match right now, but Sybil has 2-bar right now, not even using a super this whole entire time. Oh, and it looks like Twin Refraction's going to get a nice little combo right there, but he does mess up. What a shame. It looks like Twin Refraction's actually going to continue trying to do some more Sarah ground combos. Maybe he feels very confident in this match, and he just wants to show off right now. And I think that just might be it. He might be wanting to show off this match. So let's see what he keeps doing. It looks like he's just jumping back, and yes, it does look like he is doing the show off. Unless if I'm completely wrong, and that is the real anti-air move that Squiggly has on her.
The Contiello tradition lives on.
I couldn't do it.
Nice job. Alright, so Twin Refraction takes out the first match. That was actually pretty easy for Twin in that match. I'm actually very surprised. I didn't see anything to get me extremely hyped up for anything, and anything that gets me extremely, confident in either player's ability. Alright, so let's see what they got this time. Oh, nice out of the start grab by Sybil. It looks like he's just going to play the flying game right now. And honestly, if Sybil is a little bit more brave, I think that instead of charging up when Twin's charging up, he should go in for the grab. Air grab, that is. And it looks like Twin is actually showing us a little bit of that skill, and he is actually just going to do a pain train, but it looks like Sybil is just going to continue doing some very questionable moves right now, and it doesn't seem like his spacing is paying off, and I'm surprised that he threw him out of the corner. That's probably a mistake. He's probably hitting himself over the head about not throwing him out of the corner, because he could have got some really good damage off that. And looks like he is being grabbing, and why does he keep throwing him out of the corner? He needs to be more confident in his throws and hold back when he does do the throw command. Okay, so he does need to be careful, and no, what was that? That was a little bit too early to hit anything. What a shame. And it looks like he's just going to continue doing these Sarah combos. Ooh, nice. And he's just going to pretend, and wow, he's just showing off right now. He is very confident, not doing anything too fancy except for Sarah ground chains. And it looks like he is really just trying to show off right here. I'm surprised that he let himself get bursted like that if he went into an infinite that easily. Maybe he's still trying to show off, but if it was a show off, I'm surprised that he didn't go for a burst bait for a show off move. And definitely, I can see him just playing around with Sybil right now. I can definitely just see him trying to show off a little bit more, and Sybil is taking out quite easily by Twin. And that was the first match, but luckily for Sybil, he'll get his next chance in the losers. It seemed like that was a really easy match for Twin, so it looks like it's now Dawn versus Twin. So I wonder who's going to win here, Dawn or Twin. So, in my opinion, you know, we always see that Dawn, our keyboard warrior, is just amazing in these matches, but maybe Twin's just going to show us more skill than we've seen in Sybil. Maybe he didn't get the chance to shine, and he was just showing off. Maybe he really is going to show us a lot more of his skill right here. Honestly, if he does show more skill, I wouldn't be surprised, because I feel like he'll get more of a chance to show more skill, especially in Dawn's match. Especially in Dawn's match, because let's be honest here, I don't think that the match last time really wasn't the best showcase. Alright, so Dawn goes with his main team. And Twin Refraction is continuing with the Pain Wheel and Squiggly. A really nice opening with Twin, and it looks like he's just going to continue not getting hit, continuing just to punish and make Dawn a little bit afraid about his approach against him. And it looks like, oh, he's got him in the corner, but that throw is going to get him out until this super. It looks like he's just going to continue doing some great damage here. Nice grab again, going to bring him out until the super. Going to go into a burst bait or a reset, nice reset, and it looks like he's just going to continue doing the same exact thing again and again. I'm surprised that Twin isn't switching up his gameplay style. Ooh, probably trying to go into a DHC right there. I'm surprised that he couldn't get the DHC, but it's probably because his assist just recovered at that one point. Okay, he's going to have to be careful, and ooh, that doesn't hit, but he is still going to kill Fuqua here, so that's great. He is going to get at least one charge here, and he does get a charge, and it looks like it's Big Bam versus Squiggly. If he can get in, this seems like a pretty easy match. Dawn only has one super bar to mash out, and this is 2 characters against 3, so Squiggly is going to have some pretty meaty damage on her, and it looks like that is just going to go into a burst bait, but oh, if he went into the super command grab, that actually would have killed Big Band, or even if he went into Parasol, it would have actually went into a combo for Parasol. Well, for Squiggly with Parasol, and it looks like he gets him into the corner again, snaps him back, doesn't want that Big Band assist, and ooh, this could be a really bad situation for him. He didn't get the opener, and it looks like this isn't going to kill, but it is going to do some good damage right here. I'm surprised that Dawn couldn't combo off of that, but it probably was the positioning on the super, the way it juggled him. It looks like Dawn's just going to play around with him at that point, and it looks like Twin lost the first match. Now, it seems like Twin had a lot more skill being shown in this match, and I could definitely see him taking a round from Dawn, though I still put my money on Dawn winning out this whole entire round. So let's see what they can bring to the table right here, and let's just hope that we can actually get even more matches from these two. I'm hoping that maybe, hey, what if he switches up his whole entire team? What if the team that Twin's been using isn't his real team? But it seems like it is. So Twin's going to stick with his real team. Maybe he'll switch up some strategies this time, or maybe it is true, he just needs to get that Pain Train down. Both characters of Pain Wheel and Fuqua are really momentum-based characters, and it seems like Dawn gets the first hit, so that momentum is just going to go directly towards Dawn. Youch. This is going to be very damaging towards Twin, and Twin's first character is dead without a hit to Dawn. So it seems like Dawn, wow, he might make this a perfect, ooh, but he does get both characters in this one, and it looks like Twin is just going to continue going, trying to keep it safe right here. He's trying not to get punished. He knows that his Squiggly is his last line of defense, and he's not trying to do anything too scary with him. I'm surprised he didn't go for the grab. What is he doing here? He might just be trying to bait out an assist just so he can punish the assist, and it seems like that's just not going to work for Twin, and Dawn is just going to wreck house with a Spookwa. Not going to kill, going to go into the same reset that he's been going in for a long time here. Very surprised that Twin has not held up in the corner, because it seems like Dawn's always grabbing them out. But that is the mind game, since you would think that every Fukuwa would love the corner, that he would just grab him straight out. What a shame. Alright, so you know what? It was a good match. Good match. Not as close as the first match. Not nearly as close. You know, it wasn't anything too bad and did look pretty nice. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more Twin in the losers. So now we have Pupley versus Rick Oni. Now, Rick is always a fun little opponent for people to have. Oh, Rick Oni changed his name. Rick's always fun to see play, and, you know, he's a really good contestant. Now, I'm wondering if he is going to lose before the finals, like a couple of his last tournaments, but let's see if he's going to go straight to the top, get that championship crown yet again. Can't wait to see what Rick Oni's planning for this time. So right now we are waiting until Pupley comes. So my opinions on this match is I haven't seen Pupley play. Pupley, you know, honestly, has told me that he's not very confident in his skill in Skullgirls, but I hope that he can give us a good match here. But I'm positive that Rick Oni does want to keep his title. He does want to continue being the champion of the tournament. He has the most championship wins, and I can't wait to see if he's going to win this one. So let's see if we can get Pupley here. Alright, Rick Oni was playing a card game, and he's going to come in, so that's always good. And it seems like, you know, like what we can learn from the last match is, well, Fukuwa kept going for the same grab in the corners. Really need to watch out for those. Now, I know that both Rick Oni and Dawn are watching this, and my prediction is that both of them are going to be in the finals. So what I'm hoping for is that they both take notes on each other, and let's see who's going to win. Tazingo? Huh. Alright. It was a card. Okay, so let's see who's going to win. Will Pupley win here, or will Sybil, or will Rick Oni win? Now, as we can see from Pupley's icon, it is a new look for Solid Snake on Metal Gear 5. And Sybil has palette swapped characters. Mary color for Peacock, and Peacock color for Mary. Probably would have happened if Mary was playable. So let's see who's going to win here. My money is on Rick Oni. It looks like this is going to be very true. A Fukuwa solo character against 3. If this Fukuwa could get momentum, he probably could do a really good job here. Ooh, just going to throw out that super. Not going to be doing too much damage on that assist. The assist practically heals up automatically. It looks like this is just going to hurt a lot. So it looks like right now Popely is already half health, and Rick Oni is actually going to get comboed here, but Popely's not seeming like he's doing that great of a combo, and let's see if he can actually pull one out. It doesn't seem like Popely's doing all too well here, and it seems like Rick Oni is just ruining. And let's see what happens here. Probably going to do some great damage. Great. So, Rick Oni wins this one pretty confidently. He just demolishes. So, I'm thinking that my money is pretty safe. And I think that Rick Oni's definitely going to win. There's really nothing that I'm thinking that could really pull Rick Oni away from this match. Ooh, it looks like Popely is going random this time. But I wonder if going random will actually help him out in the end, or if it's just going to completely ruin him.
Dead men are heavier than broken hearts.
Looks like Rick Oni has completely given up. Ooh, he's going to have to definitely be careful with what he's doing right here, and oh, this is just going to do some great damage. Ooh, but he does mash out a super, and it seems like he's just going to do pretty well. I'm surprised that he just went for a standing heavy kick in the corner. I'm also surprised once he saw his random team, he didn't just switch to Peacock being him first before the match even starts. And it looks like this is going to do some great damage, especially getting him into the corner and getting both characters, but he does drop the combo, which is a shame, and it looks like Rick Oni is actually going to switch in after getting amazing damage on his Valentine, but it seems like this might be the end. Oh, what is with these tags? It looks like this is going to be very difficult for Popely to bring this back, and it looks like he just keeps tagging. Nice. Oh, the nice grab. Looks like this is just going to kill. It seems like Rick Oni is just playing with his food at this point. Popely really losing a lot of health, mainly due to damage, but a lot of the health actually was lost because of his odd choice in tagging for some reason. And what was he doing there is... I have no idea what he was doing there, but it seems like it worked into baiting him in. Rick Oni definitely just trying to go for a little bit of a troll, trying to end this out with only command grabs. Definitely just trying to be cool here. Ooh, trying to end it out really cool, doesn't do it. And now it's Big Bam versus Popely, and it looks like Rick Oni is just trying to do something cool. And he still does end it out with some type of grab, and it still makes it look a little bit cool. So Rick Oni wins. Wasn't that surprised. So now we got a Kind Hobo versus Tobosaurus Rex. So I wonder who's going to win here, and it's probably going to be a Kind Hobo. I'll tell you who's probably going to win. It's a Kind Hobo. So let's see who wins here. So let's get Tobosaurus Rex in this match, and I'm probably going to put a Kind Hobo as well because, well, he's in the match as well. So I can definitely see a Kind Hobo winning here, and ooh, looks like Rick Oni. Shots fired. Shots fired. When I said it was a good match, he said, well, not really, if you want to be a little beep, who randoms when he loses. And then he did his impression of people who random when they lose, or is going to be a jaunt. I'm so wacky, guys, I'm not even trying. So let's see if Tobosaurus Rex improved since the last tournament. In the last tournament, it was kind of obvious that Tobosaurus Rex has not really played the game all too much. Not saying that that's a bad thing, it's always great to have newer players in the tournament, but let's see if Tobosaurus Rex improved his game. In the last match, we did see a Kind Hobo actually get up pretty far in the last tournament, and let's see if Kind Hobo has also improved beyond the point of Tobosaurus Rex improving.
On guard.
Okay, so let's see what's going on here, and it looks like Kind Hobo is actually going to start out. Ooh, nice job with Tobosaurus Rex getting out the match out. But it looks like, ooh, that rolling start is probably going to actually get hurt a little bit. And it looks like he's just going to have to be careful. And ooh, another assist call is going to actually get Kind Hobo a free combo here. Now it is 2 characters versus 3, so it isn't going to be doing too much damage to what a Kind Hobo is doing, but he is setting up some great combos, and it looks like he's actually going to get the tag. Even when the assist actually hit the explosion that he set up, we all had to think if it's premeditated. So he has to be careful, and nice. That's actually going to get some damage on the head, not too much. The head only gets 50% of damage taken, so everything they can do, it only takes 50%. So let's see what happens. Ooh, nice little Sarah cancel. And that was actually a pretty nice That was actually a pretty nice match, all things considered. It seems like Tobosaurus Rex has stopped with the insane amount of match that we saw last time, but let's see what we can see this time. So Tobosaurus Rex definitely improving since the last time. Love to see people improve. Definitely a lot better. Alright. So we had a Kind Hobo versus Tobosaurus Rex, and definitely still putting my money on a Kind Hobo, but I am glad to see Tobosaurus Rex continue to improve since the last time that we saw him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Alright, so let's see what we can see here, and it looks like this is going to be a little bit of a change up since last time, because a Kind Hobo is not even going to get hits. Ooh! Kind Hobo really trying to keep this perfect up. He's actually really just trying to space out. He does want the perfect. He wants the first perfect of the tournament. Ooh, nice jump. Tobosaurus Rex, you need to understand that that does not have a super flash, so you aren't going to catch people. Everybody can jump out of that, so you actually need to charge up your Opera special into level 2, so then you can actually get a super flash and get that. Nice! And it looks like this is going to be pretty hard as long as the Kind Hobo can keep up his great defense into offense. Wow, what a great assist. And that's just going to continue doing damage. And it looks like a Tobosaurus Rex actually might take one character, but it seems like a Kind Hobo doesn't want to be known for letting Tobosaurus Rex take one character from him. And Tobosaurus Rex is actually doing some pretty good damage. It looks like he's going to have to be careful with what he's doing, and it looks like he's actually going to continue blocking here. And it's good that he went for the Wreck-Your Shins, but he actually should have went for the Wreck-Your Face, and it looks like that is going to do minimal chip damage, and the Kind Hobo's trying to be cool with his ending. Ooh, but he still does lose a character. Kind Hobo's probably not happy about losing that character, but at least Tobosaurus Rex can say, hey, I at least took out one character, and I wasn't perfected on. So that's always good. So, nice match between those two. Love seeing them. So, let's see who's next. The next match is a Kind Hobo versus Adonomy? Okay, so we've got Adonomy. So, let's see what's going to go on here. Now, I wonder who's going to win here. I haven't seen Adonomy play in the tournament, so let's do a quick background check so that we can get an idea of how good Adonomy is. 67 hours on record, and I don't see any beta, so it seems like Adonomy is the casual player, so we can all, that isn't something that's bad. So let's see if Adonomy can win here. I'm actually pretty hyped to see this match. Maybe Adonomy is less of a online warrior and more of a tournament offline warrior. Maybe he just plays Skullgirls offline on his consoles. Now, if we can get a Kind Hobo in. Now we're going to get a Kind Hobo in, and let's see what's going to happen here. They're both on East Coast. It looks like they both have really good connections. So this is actually not going to have a John in it. Nobody's going to complain about lag here. Now, if you don't notice what Adonomy's Kirby is wearing, it is a Conquer hat with a chainsaw. A little bit in Conquer news. Conquer will be a usable character, and I say usable, not essentially playable, but it is playable. But mostly the usability of Conquer will be in Project Spark. Now enough about other games, let's go into Enemy versus a Kind Hobo. Enemy using Misfortune, Big Band, and Parasol. Enemy is actually having a pretty good defense here. He is covering his assist pretty well, and nice with the head usage right here. It looks like he's going to do some really good damage here. Going to go into a head. Wow, I'm actually surprised it isn't going to be a head grab. And it looks like, ooh, what was with that cancel there? It looks like a Kind Hobo that is actually going to be an accidental cancel, but he is going to get some great damage over here. Nice with a Adonomy mashing the grab. Ooh, and he does dodge the squiggly super, and he actually is using his assist pretty well, but Adonomy is losing a good amount of health on this Misfortune, while Kind Hobo switched out his Parasol to heal up a little bit. Should Adonomy switch? I believe so. Nice tag. Looks like he's going to get a bit damage on this Big Band, but actually not too much, so it actually really was a really good tag. Nice grab, going to get him into the corner, but sadly Big Band's normal range on his lights aren't going to be long enough for him to continue. But that was a low-medium kick for him to continue his combo, but he didn't really get it. And it looks like Adonomy is going to take a little bit more damage here. The match is about even up with Adonomy, a little bit more meter. So will Adonomy actually take it with this massive amount of meter? He does lose his main meter character that has a lot of meter usage and mileage because of the mash, and it looks like he's going to actually get out of the corner thanks to a Napalm Pillar. I'm surprised that he didn't mash out a level 3 right there to catch the squiggly. I don't know if that would catch the assist, probably wouldn't, but he actually does snap out the squiggly, so then he can, and Kind Hobo does tag out the squiggly, so then it can heal. Kind Hobo's vitality and stability with his characters is something to be really admired. He knows when to keep him in, and he knows when to take him out, and he is just letting those characters heal all the way before he brings them back in. And as you see, he is just building up meter for the Big Band. He's building up for the character that he will mash the supers the most. And it looks like that's going to be the end of the match. Kind Hobo not going to use too much meter right there, and he still takes the match with all three characters thanks to his great stable playstyle. Great match by those two. Can't wait to see more. You know, Adonomy is actually doing much better than I would think from the playtime that I saw. Maybe he picks up the game really fast, or maybe he's just really good. So Adonomy is actually doing pretty well. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw Adonomy take a match. I don't think Adonomy is going to win all three. Adonomy has grown in the lag. Hopefully that doesn't affect the match too much. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Adonomy does take one, but of course, a Kind Hobo, in my opinion, will take the whole entire round. Ooh, nice heads up again. He's just going to keep that Fortune headless, which honestly we don't see enough of. We don't see enough of Fortunes using the head play, and I think in the end, if Adonomy uses the head play really well, it could help him. Now, Kind Hobo does drop the big band, so he isn't going to get double snapback, but he is going to die. Ooh, he is really sticking to the sense that he does not want his characters to lose any meter. He wants to build up bars, and it looks like he's building up bars for snapbacks. And he does not want that Fortune heal because in my opinion, Fortune is Adonomy's main character right now. So getting rid of Adonomy's main character, I'm thinking that the Kind Hobo will take this pretty easily right now. Nice little mix-up right there, continuing the combo with the mix-up, but it looks like that is going to go into a grab after mashed out super by Adonomy, and this isn't going to kill without a meter. Wait a second. No, it is going to kill. Surprised Adonomy didn't just burst just to make it so that he could live maybe just a bit longer. Ooh, now as you saw, the Kind Hobo actually jumped in the air to block that, so then he can block lows, and he can block high, and he can block overheads. So that was a really nice match by a Kind Hobo. Squats on the body, and it looks like that is going to take the round between those two. Really nice. We are seeing Kind Hobo be very, very consistent with his matches. So now we got Smash Tapper versus SMC Andrew. So let's get the Smash Tapper. And let's get the Andrew. Now, I believe we do need to be in front, and I believe that we already are, so that's going to be really nice. And let's see what's going to happen here. Now, I haven't seen SMC Andrew before, but let's look at the statistics behind SMC Andrew and maybe guess who is going to win here. We haven't seen Smash Tapper before. 17.1 hours in the original game, and it doesn't look like we have anything in the beta. Maybe he plays the beta a lot more. But beyond what we see here, we're not seeing too much.
Time to put on a show.
So let's see who is going to win this one. Nice, hopefully he can keep this up. He does need to be careful with what he's doing. It looks like Andrew is actually going to get some good combos right here. I believe that was an accidental reset with his Fuqua. He does get him into the corner, and he's just planning on keeping him into the corner, and it looks like, ooh, nice job. He does need to be careful with what he is doing, and nice hit. He's just going to continue wrecking house right now. Nice double punch into the grab reset. It looks like Smash Tapper is going to take this one pretty convincingly. Oh, accidental reset again, and it does work out for him. Really nice match there. So Smash Tapper takes that one pretty easily. It seems like Andrew still has a lot to learn, but Andrew didn't get perfected on, which is always something to be proud of. No matter how badly you lose, if you don't get perfected, it's something to be proud of, and hey, if you do get perfected, at least you can say that you tried.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Alright, so let's see who's going to win in this one. Nice, and it looks like Smash Tapper is just going to continue with his Fuqua play. I'm surprised that he would throw out that super. Andrew does get him into the corner, but he's not going to be doing much. And it looks like Smash Tapper is just going to put him into the corner and continue it. Smash Tapper dropping a lot of combos here. Dropping just a ton of combos, honestly. But the dropping of combos is kind of helping him let the damage not scale, and it seems like it's working out for him. So Andrew doing a pretty good job right now. He did switch up his team, so then he had a single player, so then he had a little bit more of a damage opportunity against the Smash Tapper and a little bit more survivability. Looks like Andrew takes one round, which is really nice right now. So let's see what's going to happen here, and he does need to be careful with what he's doing, and ooh, that is just going to hurt. And Smash Tapper takes this match. So really nice match between those two. Was it something I expected? Yeah. But was it a little bit better than I expected? Yeah. You know what? It was better than what I expected between these two. And it seems like Smash Tapper just really took that very convincingly. Now here's the match that we all wanted to see. It's Don 111 versus Rick Oni. Now we're actually seeing this in round 3, so it isn't semifinals and it isn't finals like I predicted, but I predict that one of them will be able to get through the losers bracket relatively easy. So it looks like Rick Oni, being the troll that he is, has switched up his name to Don 111. Whoa! Accidentally went to join Don's game for some reason, but let's get out of that and let's go back into our tournament. Whoopsie daisy. So let's invite that Don 111 and let's try and get our whole entire matches back. So we got Don 111 1. So we got, you know, Rick Oni, of course, and now we're going to get Don 111 the original. So let's see who's going to win here. In my opinion, I think that Rick Oni is going to take this one, unless if he can't stop Don 111's momentum. Because that Fuqua really is a momentum character. He needs to be careful about that. Okay, so it looks like this is going to start out our match, and Don 111 is West Coast, while Rick Oni is also West Coast, but has a really good connection. Alright.
Tisk, tisk. It looks like we'll have to operate.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Okay, so Don 111, let's see what's going to happen here. It looks like Rick Oni's actually going to break up the momentum just a bit, but he is going to be punished with his big ban a little bit, but both of their big bans have been punished, and it seems like it really is a battle to see who can get it started first. They are going to stare down each other. Don 111 is actually having a lot of great defensive maneuvers, and it looks like Don 111 gets the hit. He is going to push him out of. He's going to push himself out of the corner. He's actually going to do a mix-up, maybe even push Rick Oni into the corner. Rick Oni gets hit on both characters, doing some great damage here. So Rick Oni honestly really wants to take on the Fuqua. I feel like that is the main problem between Don 111's team. It looks like it is Big Ban's turn. Big Ban, not too much of a problem for Valentine, unless if she gets caught with Big Ban mashing. It looks like Big Man is mashing a little bit, but he does dodge the 1 million troops, the eco charge, the whatever you want to call it, from Parasol because of the Big Ban super. So that really was a waste of meter, unless if Don 111 really feels like he did not want Big Ban in there. Honestly, he should have kept Big Ban in there. That's not going to be doing too well, unless if he really did think that Parasol was doing something punishable. Nice grab. And it seems like that is the end of that round.
Player 1 wins.
So that looked like it was a fairly simple match for Don. Don is really good at finding strategies that are mainly overused and are repeated in a very repetitive sense, and nothing's more repetitive than Fuqua's. So especially if we are going to see this Fuqua matchup, Fuqua needs to start being a little bit more, how you say, a little bit more daring.
It looks like
because Rick Oni is really just very viable on the rushdown and very viable on the lockdown. He has some great moves for his lockdown, and it looks like Dawn is going to take the advice. Looks like he is going to be a lot more risky. It looks like that is really working out for him. Nice burst bait, but he doesn't get much, and he does get hit by Valentine's jumping light kick. Nice use of that actual assist to block Dawn 111's approach. Okay, Dawn 111 has some pretty good defensive strategy right here, but he is going to get hit with both of his characters, but Rick Oni does drop his combo. Dawn 111, if I was him, might want to snap out into Parasol, but it looks like he'll actually get both characters. I'm surprised that he didn't go for a fuller combo and then snap out, because it seems like he could have killed the Parasol and then snapped Big Band for the infinite double snapback. He needs to be very careful with the way that he is going to do things. I'm surprised that he snapped out to Parasol because, well, Big Band doesn't have any red life to continue his life. And if, you know what, if he really doesn't want Big Band to be his second character, why does he keep him as the second character? Keep Dawn as the, keep Big Band as your anchor if you want him to be your anchor. Dat Falglaive, he did not respond on Skype, so I had to start without him. Ooh, nice little mix-up right there, but it seems like Dawn 1 has really caught him up with what he knows what to do, so he needs to be very careful with what he's doing right now, and it looks like he's going to get the grab, so he needs to watch out with what he's doing. It looks like that was a pretty nice charge. It looks like I'm very surprised that Dawn isn't playing the keep away, and that's probably what Rick Oni is thinking that Dawn would do at this point. Nice Mary Gorilla, not going to kill. I'm surprised that he did not go into any sort of super, and that is going to kill. What a shame. But this is also really nice. I really do want to see more matches between these two, and this is the final match that we're going to see between these two. Can Rick Oni win, or can Dawn win? I said it before and I'll say it again, my money is on Rick Oni winning this one, though I would not be surprised if Dawn won. Dawn is an exceptionally good player and also a keyboard warrior. But the difficulty that Dawn has right now is that Fukuwa is such a momentum-based character. If Rick Oni can break Fukuwa's momentum, it's basically over. Nice hit. He's going to have to be careful, but it looks like he gets both characters. But again, Rick Oni dropping his double snapback combo. He is really not getting these. And it seems like Dawn is actually going to take him into the corner. What a shame. He actually does get an infinite here. That is a huge shame, and it looks like this is going to be really nice, so he's going to have to be careful. Ooh, nice job. I'm sorry, Slice Toast, you were 30 minutes late to the sign-up. Okay, he's going to have to be very careful with what he's doing, and it looks like that is going to work pretty well. Dawn 1 has to be very careful. And it looks like Rick Oni is going to take out one character here, and it seems like he's going to get some pretty good damage on this Big Man. Probably going to go into a reset. Ooh! Didn't let him recover from that so that he can get a hit, so that he can get his grab. It looks like Dawn 1 is trying to play a little bit more of a safer game. Nice smash super. Oh, but again, we keep seeing these people want to wait until Big Band's ending of his super, and that's just not allowing Big Band to do. It's just not allowing the DHCs to work. Honestly, if he did want the DHC to work, he probably should have went into Take the Shot Juju. Well, I guess Juju doesn't exist anymore, and he does get the XL Cerebella, going to almost kill. And it looks like, ooh, I'm very surprised that Dawn didn't just try to snap out as hard as he could, and that is just going to be the end there. Very, very, very confident win there from Rick Oni. honestly taking that match pretty easily. He does lose the Valentine, and the Cerebello was almost to death, but in my opinion, that was a pretty easy match. Okay, so now the next one is going to be A Kind Hobo versus Smash Tapper. Now, I honestly, I do think that A Kind Hobo will win 100%. I really do think that's going to happen. Going to have to kick it on so then we can get him out of here. And it looks like it is Smash Tapper's turn. Okay, so I do feel like I do feel like Kind Hobo is probably going to win this one pretty easily. But hopefully, you know what? Maybe the last match for Smash Tapper, maybe it's the same with our match with Twin Refraction. Maybe we didn't see too much with him, and hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit more skill in this one. So I'm definitely going to put my money on A Kind Hobo, but who knows, maybe he'll just show us that his one win was a fluke, and let's see if he really takes it out pretty easily here. It seems like he's going to take this pretty easily with the way that he is just dominating the match. And wow, I'm very surprised that Smash bursted just at the correct time. Just at the exact correct time for that to even work. And it looks like Smash Tapper does get him into the corner. This is Solo Fuqua. Does insane amount of damage. Great hit. From one hit to death. It looks like this Solo Fuqua is nothing to be very ashamed about. So let's see what's going to happen. Ooh, he's going to have to be very careful with what he's trying to do here. And ouch, that is going to hit a lot. And it looks like Smash Tapper is not going to die unless if A Kind Hobo can do some sort of reset here. I don't think the jump was the reset, but let's hope for better things. So Smash Tapper does need to be very careful. Ooh, wow, that was a very desperate kind of move right there. And I'm very surprised that Smash didn't go for a light and he just went for the direct launcher. Probably not trying to let the combo scale too much, but in that desperation for letting the combo not scale, well, ouch, that was the end. And it looks like Smash Tapper actually could have taken it if he didn't go for the direct launcher and if he didn't just throw out that Shadow Super. Alright, so let's see what we can see here, and I still do believe that A Kind Hobo is going to take this pretty easily, though if we do see a little bit more with what we can get here, I think that he actually could do some great damage here, so let's see what happens. Nice, and let's see if he's going to keep this up, and ooh, nice little letting this go, and it looks like A Kind Hobo is just going to do some great damage right here, still on his perfect. This is very, very, very hard for A Kind Hobo not to lose at this point. Though I still question A Kind Hobo's synergy with his characters, and it looks like he's actually doing really well here, just throwing out that assist, doing whatever he wants. This is very, very, very sad for Smash Tapper. It looks like that is just going to be an easy win. So Kind Hobo easily takes this one, and it looks like it is now the semifinals, so now we have Riccone versus a Kind Hobo. I'm not too tired. So of course, again, my money is on Riccone. But again, maybe those other matches for a Kind Hobo weren't really a true showcase of his skill. So let's see if we can see something even better in these matches.
This may sting a bit.
So they are going to stick to the regular teams.
I'll patch it.
Looks like a Kind Hobo gets the first hit here. Nice with the assist, but he doesn't get anything off the assist, doing the low light kick a little bit too early. And it seems like Riccone gets him into the corner, going to do some great damage, probably going to go into a way that he can charge his bars, but I'm actually very surprised that he doesn't do that, and he just tries to go for straight damage. And, ooh, this is just going to do some great damage on those two. And it seems like a Kind Hobo is actually wrecking house right now, and it looks like he's just going to continue it. Wow, nice reset right there. And it looks like a Riccone is actually going to be pressured in this match. It looks like, ooh, he's going to get hit with both characters. Can a Kind Hobo continue this? No, he does not have an OTG. If he did, devastating results for Riccone if he did. So a Kind Hobo does lose a ton of health, and he is going to be very smart DHCing out, actually going to put Parasol on the last slots, but I'm very surprised that immediately he's using Parasol. What was the point of DHCing if you're going to use Parasol? Basically, Napalm Pillar and his Big Band Assist are the same exact thing, so why would you not use the Big Band Assist? Very surprised by what a Kind Hobo is doing in this one. It looks like Big Band Assist is going to help him out a ton. It's going to do some great damage on that Big Band, so a Kind Hobo needs to be very careful with his Squiggly because Riccone is going to be very mashy with that Big Band, and it's not going to have the meter now, so he can be a little bit more risky with what he's doing. He does have the meter now, not going to go for the super. Riccone knows that he needs to be very conservative with his meter usage because it's not going to kill. Like that, it's not going to kill. He needs to be careful with how he's scaling his combos. Now, a Kind Hobo, if he can actually get some sort of hit in here, it can be extremely close to death, and he might actually just go for chip at that point. Nice hit on the back of Squiggly right there, and ooh, he's going to get air grabbed. Now, any hit will be the end. If they can get a hit into a combo, it might be the end. That's not going to kill. Ooh, but he does get the JoJo extension right there, but it's still not going to kill just because of that grab scaling. Now, a Kind Hobo, if I was him, I would have thrown out a Squiggly Super and then actually just ran up to Riccone. What a shame. A Kind Hobo, very close to winning, does not win in this one, and Riccone takes the first match. Now, this is a 3 out of 5. Now this is a 3 out of 5. So Kind Hobo does have a lot of room just to get used to this match, to get used to what he needs to do against Riccone, but the same goes for Riccone. Riccone's great at some mind games. If he gets into your head, he's not going to get out very easily. It looks like Riccone's going to get the first hit, but a Kind Hobo going to get a double snapback here. Ooh, but drops the combo on the Cerebella. What a shame. What a shame. Instead of going for his double snapback setup, he might have just wanted to do it immediately since he was very close to his corner. I'm pretty sure that he would have actually been able to go for it. And a kind hobo not going to be able to do his full combo here, probably because of the way he was holding his stick. And this is just going to continue. He's doing some great damage here on the big band, but Riccone is very, very safe in his health. But I'm surprised that a kind hobo does not continue the combo yet again. He does get hit with his parasol, and that is going to be just a direct fall for Valentine to do a mix-up. And ooh, there's 3 hits on the big band, stops the super armor, but it doesn't stop the Valentine. Squiggly has not lost too much health, but now she is in a little bit of danger right now. Ooh, why does he keep using the parasol when she's on such low health? Going to go in for a grab. Of course, a kind hobo knows this, and he, does not allow. A kind hobo accidentally, of course, does not get a dash. This is going to go into a reset right here. Oh, but it doesn't let him recover. Nice parry right there, and this is just going to continue with reset after reset, and this is going to kill. It's probably not going to go for a reset here. He does get some damage on the Valentine, so unless if this Squiggly can do something very special, he's going to lose this one. Ouch, what a shame. That is going to be the end of the match. Ooh, but he is going to... He's actually just going to taunt in more ways than just doing the Diamond Reflector again and again.
That's a wrap.
So Riccone has to win one more. But I don't think a kind hope. But a kind hobo does show that Riccone has told us that the Diamond Reflectors were to build bar and not to taunt. So it seems like Riccone's taunting ways have some sort of use. Seems like I need to re-invite a kind hobo here, just because I think that he might have accidentally crashed. And it was. So we are going to re-invite a kind hobo. I am hoping that a kind hobo, his weakness in this match is he's been doing really well. Of course, he's been doing fantastic in these games, but the thing is, he's just he keeps throwing out. He's doing some great tags, but the thing is, once he does the great tag to save his character, he immediately throws out that character that he just saved that's still trying to recover health, and that character will die after one punish.
Target confirmed.
If a kind hobo had a little bit more stability in his team, I think that he could definitely take this one. Nice hit. Going to continue the combo here. Going to do some great work here. I'm surprised that he went for that instead of another thing. He does get hit in here. Ooh, but he doesn't get anything from it. What a shame. Now, Riccone is going to do some great damage here, but he isn't going to be doing too much because the kind hobo is going to get out, get a reset. The Valentine is dead. What I deem is the Riccone problem is the Valentine, but Riccone has shown us that his Cerebella is something to be scared of too. Now, we haven't seen too much of Riccone's big band either, except for the occasional mash, but we need to see more of it if we need to have a little bit more of a respectful choice if the big man can really make such a difference in the match. Now Riccone is going to get hit here because he was mashing. I'm surprised that he was mashing light. Probably trying to build up bar yet again. He is just building that meter right now, and that's probably going to be really good for him because he is playing the two he is playing the two super mashiest characters in the game, Cerebella and Big Band. If two characters could mash in the game, it would be these two. Surprised that he doesn't do the one that's directly over him. Tries to go for a overhead reset, but this is Cerebella, and she is just going to go into a diamond drop if she sees that you stop your combo. Nice little combo right there, so it is a Kind Hobo's big band that can win this. Ooh, that's just going to do some great damage here, and it's also going to be the end of the match. Waiting for Kind Hobo to try and punish him if he drops his combo, and he does try to punish him, and luckily Riccone uses his level 3 so that he can win. So the semifinals do go to Riccone, but it seems like a Kind Hobo might be able to put up a better fight, maybe in the losers. So we got SMC Andrew. We got SMC Andrew in here, and let's see who could win. Now, SMC Andrew is going against Sybil. Can Sybil win this one, or will he do what he says that he does and lose? Now, I'm not saying that Sybil will lose, but he has says that he has not won a match. Though I do believe that Sybil will take this pretty easily. I do think that I think that the decision to use Squiggly with his pain wheel is a very, how do you say? I think it's a dumb decision. I really do. Squiggly and pain wheel have no synergy at all. Everything that you think that Squiggly and pain wheel have synergy with, other characters do a lot better. If you think that their lockdown is better, get a Fuqua with platonic relationship. Or get a Philia with a hairball. It's just not something that you want. So it seems like Sybil is going to go a solo pain wheel. Nice little combo right there. He does need to be careful. Ooh. He's going to have to be careful. Ouch! He's going to do some great damage right here, but he does need to be very careful with what he's doing. And ooh, nice hit right there. You know, Sybil's doing some great damage, but he isn't doing a combo. He isn't running the pain train, which I find is very strange. He's playing patient with this match, and I really think that he shouldn't be playing patient with this. This is Squiggly we're talking about. Squiggly doesn't have too many answers to pain wheel. He needs to be very careful with what he's doing right now. If Andrew wants to take this, he needs to do combos. They both need to actually do a combo. Instead of just, you know, I believe, oh, there he goes, he gets to level 3. I guess the strategy of Riccone, I guess the strategy of Sybil, just shaving off the health of his opponent is working right now, I guess. But they look like they are very predictable in what they're doing right now. Sybil takes the first round in this match. If I was Andrew, I might want to pick a different character to go against this if you know any other characters. Or I would just pick a solo character. It doesn't seem like your Squiggly was helping you out all too much. Honestly, just if it's a match of shaving off each other's health, just pick a solo big band against this pain wheel and you'll be fine. Mash it out, in my opinion. If it's a battle mash, just pick the pain wheel. I mean, not pain wheel, big band. Alright, it seems like he does switch to a solo Philia, so I guess that's a bit better, but I still think a solo BB would have been a lot better. He's going to have to be very careful in what he's doing, and ooh, that's going to do some great damage, and nothing really is happening too much. It seems like Sybil is just keeping back and he's just keeping calm to himself. Nice. And it looks like nothing much is really happening. It's just a match of shaving off each other's health. It's just a match of Sybil getting ground grabs, which I'm just surprised that Sybil doesn't go for air grabs as much as he goes for ground grabs. He goes for so many ground grabs, but I think that he should go for more air grabs. But Sybil does go into the corner, and he is going to do some good damage here. Probably going to go into the level 3 at a point. I don't know. Nice hit. Going to block this Gregor Samson. And they just continue to do the same thing. They just continue to repeat the same pattern again and again and again. It's just, the thing is, Andrew does need to realize that this repetitive pattern needs to, you need to realize the repetitive pattern. Well, Sybil, you can flight cancel with any attack, first of all, and you can also flight cancel by just pressing 2 kicks, or 2 punches. I believe just 2 attacks in general. Alright. So now we have Pupley versus Tobosaurus Rex. Now, in my opinion, I don't know who's going to win in this one. I don't know who is going to win in this one. Will Tobosaurus Rex win? Or will Pupley win? Alright. Alright, so now we got Pupley versus Tobosaurus Rex, and is Pupley... Alright, so let's see what's going to happen here. So, in my opinion, I don't know who's going to win in this one. I would think that Pupley would win just because he has a little bit more game time. But we have seen a lot of people with only a little bit of game time actually get a little bit far in this game. So, honestly, I think this is the one match that I'm a little bit stumped on. I don't know who will win, and I'm a little bit surprised about anything with the winnings. Okay, so honestly, I have no opinion. Alright, so Tobosaurus Rex going for Squiggly, and on point actually this time, and Ms. Fortune has Anchor and Popely going for the same team, and it looks like he actually gets a really nice combo right there, but he doesn't combo the command grab. He doesn't combo the command grab super, which is just shocking at that point, and it looks like he's just, you know, this is a battle of Tobosaurus Rex, who is a beginner, and I believe Popely is a little bit more of a experienced beginner. Not yet an intermediate, but an experienced beginner, knows a little bit what to do. Alright, so Tobosaurus Rex using the Fortune. I believe that he's doing pretty well right now. It seems like Popely knows what he's doing, but he isn't getting too much right here. He does get a little bit of smash. Oh, wow. Wow, this is just... Yeah, it's kind of hard just to commentate because a lot is just going on because you just can't guess what they're going to do because this is such a skill level I'm not very familiar with seeing all too much. Not to say that it's a bad thing. That's not going to chip out, especially because it is a 2 versus 3, but that one hit is going to hit, and it looks like he does get the hit stun poison. Going to do a little bit of the combo here, drops the combo. I'm surprised that he didn't go for a jumping medium punch instead of the medium kick. Just going to jump up and down with the jumping heavy punch, just hoping to mix up, hoping just to land something here, and not going to get anything there. Major surgery doesn't go all the way too far, and it looks like Tobosaurus Rex is going to lose out this round, and Popely's going to take this one. So I guess we can say that Popely's probably going to win in this. So Popely, in my opinion, probably will win this match. Do I think that he'll get any further, especially with the next person that he's going against, which is Twin Refraction? I believe that he's probably not. I mean, I am going to be dead serious about all this stuff, and I am going to give you these honest opinions with what's happening right now, and, well, it's not going to happen. Well, Arcane, what he was doing is the sacred tip of just jumping back and forth, which is an amazing, it's an amazing strategy that we don't know about. Okay, he has to be careful with what he's doing right now, and it looks like he's doing pretty well. Popely with the Fuqua and Big Band, though it is a little bit, though he needs to be very careful with what he's doing right now. And it looks like Tobosaurus Rex is actually going to get another hit right here. But I guess I haven't written it set in stone, so I'm not going to do anything about the regular tournament rules. And if you don't know, the regular offline tournament rules is the winner cannot switch your team. But I guess I have not had it anywhere written down, essentially. So I guess I'll have to make that more clear so that I can better the rules in this one. So I probably will have to write down the rules a little bit clearer in this match. So yeah, it looks like Popely's probably going to win this one, especially with Fuqua. Very surprised that he used the level 3 at this level, but honestly, I shouldn't be surprised at this time. Going to get a little bit of a messed up Subaru. Popely gets hit by the back burner on that one, and he's going to have to be careful with what he's doing. And, well, Fuqua probably is just going to go for some sort of airball. Yep, and he goes for the fireball, and that's just going to be the end. So it seems like that was the end of that one. Very quick. Am I expected of that? It seems like Rigoni might actually forfeit his next match. He already won against Tobosaurus Rex, so I'm not letting him forfeit against the Tobosaurus Rex. and I'm telling him that yes, it is done. Okay, so we are going to allow Popley to forfeit the match. So I guess I was right. I guess Tremor Fraction completely demolishes Popley in that one. What an insane battle between those two. Wow. So now we got Edamine versus Sybil. Let's get Tobosaurus Rex out of here, and let's get these two. So now we got Sybil versus Edamine. Now, in my opinion, Edamine did actually fairly well in the last one, so honestly, it's going to be quite a challenge just to see who would win in this. Though, I am going to put my money on Sybil if he does decide to pick a solo Pinwheel. Actually, I need to remember what Edamine's team is, honestly, before I even put money on that, because, well, it's going to be pretty difficult to see. I don't know what you're asking about, Tathuglife, but alright. So, let's see who's going to win in this one, and I'll put my money on somebody as fast as I can once I see their teams. So you know where my opinion lies, and... oh, wow. Huh. I have no idea. I can't remember Edamine's skill level in this one. But it seems like Edamine knows what he's doing, and it seems like he's keeping it out. It seems like he just wants to play an assist game right now, because Sybil has no assists, and I feel like he could just play the assist game. Nice! And that is just going to continue the combo. I'm surprised that... why does he keep going for the same exact grab combo? I don't think it's the best thing in the world for him to do. I think he needs to find out a little bit more about Pinwheel combos. Not to say that he's not doing well. He is winning. Though I do feel like he needs to learn a little bit more about these Pinwheel combos for him to do a bit better in these matches. So he's just going to continue with these, going into a level 3. Why does he waste a level 3 when Death Crawl would have worked? I don't know. But it is Edamine's turn. Edamine almost on level 3, and yes, now he has a level 3. Not going to do too much, even if he uses it, because this is 1 character versus 3. He is going to use his head a little bit better, so this is actually a pretty nice match here. So he needs to be very careful with what he's doing. It looks like Big Band's out, and it is Big Band versus Pinwheel. It's actually going to be a pretty fair match on this one, because it is Big Band. Big Band does do good damage, even if it is a 3-character team. But he's not going to be able to do too much if he doesn't get too many hits in. He does get the 4th dive, and wow, it looks like Edamine's Big Band's doing actually really well right now. But the damage over the Pinwheel is just doing really well, and hey, he does get the mash out. He tries to go for something a little bit better, and he does get the heavy giant step. He actually could have, now if he gets it again, he actually could go for a, he actually can go for a Supersonic Jazz immediately, and it looks like we got the Big Band comebacks. Oh! But hey, it looks like he still gets it. He still got it if he keeps very careful to himself. And yep, there we go. That's end. He could just mash out a super right now, and he would still win. Just mash it out, Edamine. Just mash out that super, and wow, he's just going to use it. So that was a pretty big comeback from Edamine. So King Zora loses that one, even though he did actually have a pretty significant lead, though he did just get rocked by the Big Band. And Big Band doesn't even play rock. It actually would have been better if I said he got jazzed by the big band. Whatever. I'll use that next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
The thing is, Rigoni, Sybil needs to learn how to do the pain train, because he continues to do the same thing. He's unflying, going into a ground grab, and then just doing the same combo. He needs to be careful. He needs to be very careful about what he's doing. And he just continues to repeat what he's doing right now, and it looks like Adamine has finally figured out what's going on. He's just going to just do what he does, and it's, you know, Sybil's just not going to have a chance, because his nature of his pinwheel is extremely repetitive. It's the same thing. We need to, you know, he needs to learn more. Not saying anything bad about Sybil, but he does need to learn more, a little bit about his pinwheel. So if Sybil could take anything from this match, I think that he needs to go into training mode. He needs to look up pinwheel combos. He needs to do all this so that he can learn more about pinwheel. But this is probably going to be a fairly easy win for Adamine. I haven't even been commenting on the match because it looks so obvious what's happening right now. And that's it. And it looked, you know, Adamine looks like he's trying to, Adamine looks like he's learning a little bit about the match. It looks like Adamine has been reading the comments. It looks like he has learned a little bit about the giant step heavy, and he is just going to mash out for the win right here. Very easy match for Adamine. If Sybil could take anything from here, he does need to learn a little bit more about pinwheel, and he needs to go into training mode with that pinwheel, look up some combos online, get some tutorials about pinwheel, and just rinse and repeat. Do it again and again, learn a little bit more. Not to say anything about Sybil, he did do his best, and that's all you could ask for, but honestly, he's the play that Sybil had in that match was it was repetitive. Not saying that it was boring. Not saying that it was boring. It still was a very good match. By repetitive, I mean you could have guessed what Sybil was doing every time. If he was going against a more experienced player than Adamine, not to say anything bad about Adamine, but if he went up against a little bit more of an experienced player than Adamine, then I believe that he would have been taken out very, very simply, just seeing that it seems like he really does know that one combo, except if he gets in the corner, it looks like he can extend his combo a little bit better, which is good. But he needs to learn a little bit more about that air grab. He needs to learn about the air cancels. But I have to say, if King Zora went against somebody who is very impatient, his patience with the flying and keeping up to the corner that he's in and knowing when to go in, that's something that's good. He knows his neutral game. He knows when to go in and when to go out, and that's always good. But he needs to know how to take advantage of that, and he needs to be able to be a little bit more advantageous about what he's doing. So we have Adamine here versus Dawn 111. Now, in my opinion, of course, I think Dawn 111 going to take this by a storm. Going to be very easy match for Dawn 111, but I do hope that Adamine is able to get some damage off. I don't wish upon a perfect upon anybody, but I believe that it's going to be pretty easy for Dawn 111 to take this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Okay, so it looks like they are not going to switch out their teams at all. And it looks like we got a DC. So are we going to get that? So I am going to have to do the DC rules, but we don't know who DC'd in that match. So let's see what happens here. Are we going to get Dawn 111 to ready up? Ooh, it looks like Dolma won DC. Now the DC rule is that whoever DCs the opponent does get to choose if they won that match or not. But because it is the beginning of the match and we don't know who will win, it doesn't count. It is a very fair DHC rule. If we see that the DC is because of negligence on the player's fault, like rage quit or just basic DC, then well, you know, they DC. Now, if the person that DCs was winning, it just doesn't count. The match does not count because, well, they were winning and they DC'd. Alright, it seems like Dawn isn't online right now, so we are going to just skip. Luckily, we can just skip these matches and go back to it in just in case. So we have Smash Tapper versus Twin Reflection. Now, honestly, this is a match that I think a lot of us don't even know what's going to happen in this one. I could definitely see both players doing fairly well in this. I do now. If we can look at Smash Tapper's history, we can actually definitely get a better understanding of where he lies. Now that is 17.4 hours in the main game. We don't know how long he has been in the beta. So let's check out Twin Refractions. Whoa, okay, so, whoa, wow, okay, so I guess I was right that Twin Refraction did not have enough time to show that skill. Okay, so I definitely guess I'm putting my money on Twin Refraction. He does have the experience behind him. I still don't know why he is doing Pinwheel and Squiggly. I think that's just a horrible team. You know, he's blocking pretty well, but I'm just surprised that he started out with a launcher. Wow, that was a very fast match on that one, and he gets hit. This isn't looking for Twin Refraction. Is he AFK? Is he sandbagging? What's going on here? This isn't very good. Very simple what happened there.
Now you're playing with power.
Whoa, 3,473. Wow, that is a lot of lag right there, and it looks like it finally evens out a bit. But yeah, that's a bit much right there. But hopefully, maybe Twin Refraction's just trying to make it a little bit close. So maybe let's see what happens here, and let's see if we can't get something really cool.
It's good to be out.
I concur. Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
It looks like that's the end of that match, and it looks like we are not going to be able to spectate because of the insane amount of, well, lag. Putting it simply. So, let's see what's going to happen here, and yeah, the lag is pretty strong with this one. I do believe that Twin will win if he can get this one now correctly, but I believe that Smash Tapper, if he does take advantage of this laggy match, might be able to take this one out because Fuqua is actually pretty good in lag. Alright, so it seems like Twin Refraction wins this one. So let's see what's going to happen here. I could definitely see these. I hope that we're actually going to see this one, but let's see what's going to actually happen.
It's good to be out.
I concur.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Okay, so let's see what's going to go on here. And Twin Refractions. Ooh, that's going to hurt a lot. And it looks like Twin Refraction gets the first hit right here. And it looks like he's just going to continue his combo. Surprised that he was just doing jumping light punch, but he does switch up his team to be Squiggly on point and Pain Wheel as his secondary. Surprised that he just went into that without a Super Flash. He was probably expecting Smash Tapper to mash out and punish, but that doesn't happen. So let's see what's going to happen here. Nice hit, so hopefully he can get a little bit more in this combo. And hey, he does get the downfall, he does get the sweep. It looks like Twin Refraction probably not going to go for anything too fancy. He really just wants to win this one, I believe. Again, he's probably just showing off with the super command grabs, and it seems like that match is over pretty fast. So Twin Refraction wins this one, and now it is Dalmama1's turn versus Adamine, the match that we wanted to see, but Dalmama1 DC'd at the beginning, and since it was the beginning and nobody even got hit at the beginning, it seems like we can't count that as we can't go into our DHC, we can't go to our DC clause, and we have to just continue on. So we got Dalmama1 versus Adamine. And Adamine accidentally quits out, so we can try and get Adamine back again. It seems like Adamine crashed. We're going to get you again, Adamine, don't worry. Xavier Swan, it's all about the prediction of the punish with the we're doing the supers without, you know, the super command grab without the super flash. It's all just about, will this person mash out a punish? That's basically it. So let's see who's going to win in this one. Okay, so Dalmama1 versus Adamine, definitely gonna put my money on Dawn 111, of course.
Time to pull myself together.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
So he's actually doing pretty well right now. He does need to be careful with what he's doing, and seems like he's playing fairly well. He does, of course. Youch! Okay, so Dalmama1 needs to continue what he's doing. Hey, Adamine's not getting perfected on, which is always good. And that's going to be the end of that one. Nice hit! Okay, he's just going to continue this one up, and wow, just going to continue. Great combo. Don't know if he actually needed to DHC into that. Very strange. He probably just wants to play big band for right now. And it looks like he's just going to continue this combo. And it looks like this is probably going to be the end here. Going to go into a JoJo. Going to go into Eager Charge was strange for me. He probably should have just went to take the shot. He might have actually been able to do something after that at least. Looks like he's going to do fairly well. And this is probably going to be the end here. Tries to make a little bit more of a stylish combo with the jump and the placement of the tier, and then a jump again for the, well, actually not jump again, he actually just goes for a jumping heavy punch after the placement of the tier. Nice. Alright, so Adamine, Adamine didn't get perfected on, which is good, so Adamine needs to play a little bit, okay, so we'll invite Adamine back again. He needs to play, this is semis, so remember semis are 3 out of 5. And it seems like Dawn DC'd. Alright. As long as Dawn doesn't completely go offline, that's always good. So let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so now it's again the match, Dawn 1-1, he needs to win 2 more. Adamine needs to win 3 in a row. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it would be a miracle if he wins 1. Not going to be mean here, but I do believe that is the skill level between these two. I believe that there is a huge skill gap, but as long as he doesn't get perfected on, and hey, if he takes out 1 character, then that is great.
Showtime!
And it looks like he's doing pretty well right now. He needs to be careful with what he's doing, and this is just going to hurt again. Nice! And that's just going to do some great damage. Wow, great Achu right there. He does get the wreck of your face. He does get both characters. He is getting good damage on here. He's actually controlling the match, what's happening here. And it looks like Adamine's actually going to be very controlling, especially now that he takes off the head, which he is just wanting to control this game. He wants to control what's happening here. So it seems like it is a pretty, it's actually a pretty close match in what's happening right here. Oh, but he does give the big band a little bit punished here. But actually, Dawn 1-1's big band is bleeding pretty hard. If he uses the big band wrong, he could actually go into a fairly easy big band punish with his own big band. He's actually doing very well with his spacing. Hopefully he's extremely careful with what he's doing. And ooh, not going to be doing too much right here. He needs to be very careful. And this is probably not going to kill unless if he gets into a reset. And lucky for him, Dawn blocks the burst, but he still gets resetted. And nice little mix-up right there, but it should have been obvious when you did see him go into the low heavy kick very early on before Parasol came out. Now Dawn has 5 bars. Will he go into the Parasol? Will he go into the Fuku at level 5? He's not going to go into the Fuku at level 5. He's just going to keep him in the corner. Just going to mash out a super. Just going to super him to death. Going to make him join the big band. And now he needs to go one more time for Dawn 1-1-1.
It's in the can.
All right. All right. So let's see what's going to happen here. And looks like Skullgirls crashed for me. Skullgirls, the game that just keeps on giving with crashes. What a shame. But we can probably guess who is going to win in this match, and it's probably going to be Dawn, if we're being honest with ourselves. Now, it looks like we can't join the match because it is a private match, so we are going to have to wait until Dawn and the other person gives us a clear-cut choice of who won the match. So let's just set up the lobby yet again. For some reason it went to our old setup, and let's just set it up, and there we go. So we'll re-invite Dawn, we'll re-invite Adamine. Oh, Adamine accidentally quit, it seems. So it looks like we're going to have Kind Hobo. What are you doing here? We got one more match between these two. If Dawn wins again, Adamine needs to win 3 in a row, and then he can win. And let's see what's going to happen.
Time to pull myself together.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Nice hit. Adamine needs to keep careful with his game plan. He needs to use that head a little bit more. He needs to get ahead of the game. Ooh, but Dawn using his head and just continuing great grab. But we can keep this up. Nice. Ooh, that is going to do some great damage right there. Nice Timpani Rise, going to do a little bit of damage right here, not going to continue the combo. A little bit late on that jumping light kick to continue it. That's going to do some great combos, and ooh, not going to get too much because of that command grab. So much super armor on Dawn's, on Fudua's back command grab, quarter-circle back command grab. Looks like this is going to do some great damage. Nice burst bait, but it does hit the assist. Why did Dawn even use the assist? I don't know. He could have just picked up Parasol extremely easily, especially because of the burst bait. He just goes into a big band, and that seems to be the end of the match right there.
Player 2 wins!
Alright, so now it is the semifinals of losers, and it is no, it's not semifinals of losers. Oh, why did I do 3 out of 5? I accidentally made Dawn do one more match than he needed to be. Whoops. Accidentally did one more match than needed to be, so it's actually Dawn versus Turn Refraction, and then it's semifinals of losers. Whoops. Oops. So now we got Twin Refraction here. Alright, so Twin Refraction, let's see what's going on in this one. Hopefully we can watch these Twin Refraction matches. Ooh, Twin Refraction accidentally leaves. Let's see if we can get him back. Man, Skullgirls and their crashes are insane. Alright, so it is Dawn versus Twin Refraction, so let's see what's going to happen here. Alright, so it seems like Twin says that he thinks he crashed. So we're going to re-invite Twin again because the Skullgirl is just continuing to crash. So let's see if Twin can bring it back. Now, if we're going to compare Twin and Dawn, now we did see how much Twin had. It's about 260 some Skullgirls time on the main Skullgirls game. Now Dawn has 570 on the main game and 240 hours on the beta. Definitely a huge difference in time, about 300 on just the main game. I don't know how much on the beta, but let's see what's going to happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Nice, hopefully he keeps this up, and ooh! Turn Refraction going to get punished off the bat. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm still surprised that Turn Refraction switched up his team to be Squiggly and Painwheel, because it seemed like he was very determined to put Painwheel on point, but it looks like he does get the grab. Ooh, but he doesn't cancel into his super as fast. Twin Refraction getting some good damage because this is a 2 versus 3. Twin Refraction does need to be very careful with what he's doing right now. Ooh, tries to go for the jumping heavy kick. He does stab into the Painwheel, which is seeming like it's a pretty good option. He does get snapped back, which is a shame. He does need to be very careful with what he's doing right now. And ooh, he does push him back. He needs to be careful. And ooh, he tries to push block, which is the bane of my existence when I play against Pukua. Or against anybody, I guess. Nice! He does get the combo. It looks like Twin Refraction, if he can run a Pain Train, can win this, but it looks like he's just not going to be able to run that Pain Train. Nice!
Player 1 wins!
Alright, that was a nice match between the two. Very simple, very clear cut. Liked it. So, you know, Dawn won, easily taking that match. He needs one more win to fully take the match. So let's see what's going to happen here. So,
Let's do this in one take!
let's see what's going to happen.
Give me a hit!
Nice. Okay, he's going to have to be very careful. Great. So, Twin Refraction is just going to be damaged pretty easily right now. It's a huge shame. He needs to be very careful with what he's doing. Ouch. Just going to hurt a lot. Yeesh. And that's just going to do an amazing amount of damage. It looks like Dawn pretty easily taking this match. Nice hit! Fairly simple match. Dawn takes it. Could we have guessed any more? Alright, so Dawn wins, of course, and now we are on the semifinals with A Kind Hobo. So let's get A Kind Hobo in here, and let's get also Dawn as well. We do know both of the people's backgrounds, and of course, I'm going to put my money on Dawn. Again, at the beginning of these, of this tournament, I did say that my money is on Dawn and Riccone in the finals. So, A Kind Hobo is the only thing stepping between me and my money. So let's go, Dawn. Let's see who really wins out here, and let's just see. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
And it looks like this is going to happen. He needs to be very careful. It looks like he gets a hit on both characters. A kind Hobo, very good with his assist usage, but of course, we talked about his weakness when he went against Riccone, and that weakness is whenever he tags out a character perfectly and he saves him from death, he immediately uses that character as an assist, and that character usually dies. Okay, he's got him into the corner. This could be really good for kind Hobo. Not going to kill. He does need to go for a reset. His reset doesn't work. Ooh, and the Spiral Fryer, and it looks like he gets both characters again, but he doesn't get to pick up both characters. What a shame. He needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And, ooh, that is going to hit again, and he gets both characters, and what is he going to do here? He needs to be very careful. He pushes them back. He is just going to stay very careful. He is going to go into his super. He is going to lock down that Fukua. He wanted to go for the chip damage, I believe, so he needs to be very careful. Dawn 101, just building up the bar. He knows what he's doing. He needs to be very careful, and it looks like he uses the assist yet again. Dawn just cannot get past the big man assist. So Dawn might want to actually just snap in the big man so he can take out that assist. And luckily, I just talked about what Kind Hobo does, and he just does it right in front of you guys. Kind Hobo really needs to watch out whenever he's using those low characters. There's low health characters for assists, and it looks like this is going to be the end of Squiggly, especially because of the amount of meter that Dawn has been building up. Dawn still has 3 bars on it. Dawn can basically just go for a big old meter burn right now and do some great damage on this big man, but he's probably going to do for reset before he does this because of the damage scaling. No, he's not going to do a reset. I'm very surprised. He doesn't even let that combo finish out. Extremely surprised about not letting that finish out. And the Kind Hobo does get a hit in, and it is Parasol's turn. Parasol not having that much health, but what was the Kind Hobo doing? Jumping back and doing the grab. And that's going to do some damage, and the Kind Hobo and Big Band's Dawn is actually doing really well right now. They both have an equal amount of meter, at least. A little bit of an equal amount of meter, but it really does come down to the first hits, and the first hit is Dawn's.
The world is full of obvious things.
So Dawn takes the first match, and of course it does seem like it's a very easy match for Dawn, but let's see what we can still add in on these matches. Let's see if we can have a Kind Hobo bring this back, and let's see if a Kind Hobo can really show us what he's all about. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. And they need to be very careful with what they're doing. And ooh, he's just going to get hit right here, and it looks like he's just going to do some great damage, and he needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And okay, so Kind Hobo needs to be very careful with his assist usage. His assist usage was great in the last one. And he needs to be very careful. And ooh, nice conversion on a Kind Hobo. Really nice conversion right there. He needs to be careful. Nice. Okay, hopefully he can keep this up. This looks like he's going to kill the Fukua with little to no problem. No damage on the Squiggly. They look fairly even except for the meter. Dawn just being a meter tank right now and just building up the meter. If a Kind Hobo can stop Dawn from using the meter, I think he's going to have a very easy time right here. But a Kind Hobo is going to get punished, going to go into level 3. At least we saw somebody do that DHC correctly this time. Every other person does lets Big Band Super go all the way through, and then they go to level 3, and then they get surprised that the level 3 doesn't hit, and they go all the way to the other side of the screen. Dawn already at 2 bars right here. He needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And ooh, not going to convert right there, but he does get hit on the parasol. Very surprised that he didn't go for anything right there. So let's see what happens here. Now the thing is, Squiggly is bleeding very hard, and Big Man's going to come in with half health because of the massive abusive nature of a Kind Hobo's assist. He's just going to keep calling assists, but the thing is, a Kind Hobo really needs to work on his stability with the characters that he is using so that his assist can heal. So, a Kind Hobo is going to lose another match. Now, is he going to be 3-0'd? Who knows? But Dawn needs to win one more, while Kind Hobo needs to win 3 in a row. Let's hope that something happens here.
Egress, dispatch.
Ladies
All right.
and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Nice.
Save this one.
Oh! He's just finished right there, and he needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And he goes for the giant step heavy. Dawn just trying to pick up stuff from full screen away. A Kind Hobo actually picking up a lot right here. He needs to be very careful. Nice. Alright, and looks like that is going to help out a lot, so Dawn needs to be very careful. Dawn is getting punished a lot, and a Kind Hobo really just taking this match by storm. Ooh, he needs to be very careful. Is Rick Oni studying this match? Because he did realize that he just sent both these guys to losers. He is studying, he is learning, and it looks like a Kind Hobo 5 bars, being the meter tank this time. So Dawn is just doing some great combos with Big Man, going to go into level 3. I think that he feels that this Parasol is the problem. So it is Squiggly's turn. What can Squiggly do in this match? Ooh! The conversions are real, the cancels are real, and a Kind Hobo winning this match with barely some supers used.
That's a wrap.
So, can a Kind Hobo come back? He did win 1, he needs to win 2 more, Dawn needs to win 1. Can this really happen here? Alright, so let's see what's going to happen here. So it looks like, you know, I'm feeling a good vibe from a Kind Hobo. He's learned throughout these matches. He's been learning. So I hope I don't jinx him with a commentator's curse at this point by saying I do hope that he wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime.
Ooh! Nice. Hopefully he can keep this up. He needs to be careful. Ooh. Okay, he's going to have to be careful, and this is going to hurt a lot. Going to go into the Supersonic, takes out the Parasol very easily. The Parasol, honestly, was the problem in the last one. Can a Kind Hobo show us what's going to happen? Ooh, that is going to take a lot of hits. Kind Hobo needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And ooh, what was a Kind Hobo doing there? He looks like he was charging, tried to cancel. Ooh, going to get the JoJo on both characters. Very surprised that he did not DHC into the Parasol to get a to actually go into a super. But Big Band's going to come out with little to no health. This looks like it's just going to be wrapped up very quickly, unless if Kind Hobo can do something right now. He's going to have to be careful. Nice job.
And now a word from our sponsors.
So, Dawn wins that very easily, it seems, but, you know, a Kind Hobo really showed what he learned in the last match. So, we have the ending, we have Rigoni versus Dawn. Can Dawn reset the bracket? Don't know. Who is Dusk? Oh, it's Rigoni again. Now, why does Rigoni keep changing his name? Who knows, but who is Dusk, honestly? So let's see what's going to happen here. He needs to be very careful. So, Rigoni, this really does come back to the game of who can get momentum. Whoever gets the first hit wins. It really is a momentum-based game right here, and let's see what is going to happen. Dawn's trying to play very carefully, but the thing is, he's playing carefully with the Fuqua, but he's not playing carefully with the Big Band, and that is a big old problem. If Rigoni can get in, kill the Fuqua, Big Band comes out with such a handicap to his health. Ooh, this is going to do some great damage right here, and he needs to be very careful. Nice hit. He just continues to pummel on him. Nice hit. He's just going to keep this up. Now, Valentine's a very low health, so he needs to be careful. And, ooh, doing some great damage on that Big Band. Dawn needs to be very careful that he doesn't lose the Fuqua, because the Big Band and the Valentine are both getting damaged. Fuqua cannot die at this point. Needs to keep it together. Now, if I was Dawn, snap out that Cerebella. Kill the Big Band now. It's a very easy decision to make. You should definitely snap it out. There we go. He snaps it out. Big Band comes out with half health, but he does lose the Fuqua. But luckily, Dawn allowed his Big Band to heal up, so then he doesn't come out with such a handicap. So let's see what happens. And ooh, I'm going to do some great damage here. Now, Fuqua, you know, Cerebella is dead. I mean, Cerebella is basically dead right now. If Dawn can really get a really good combo here, and it looks like he's getting a very good combo, going to go into the JoJo extension. Cerebella almost dead. Let's see what happens here. Cerebella tried to go for an anti-air grab, not going to get much. Now, Dawn knows that he is going to win this one if he stays patient. Rigoni needs to come to him, but this is going to hurt a lot, so let's see what's going to happen here. Can Rigoni bring this back? Can he bring this back? And it seems like he could if he didn't die. What a shame. Dawn takes the first one. Now, the question is, Soupy Swam was asking if this match was free, and it seems like, A, it looks like it's not free. So that was it looked like it was a pretty convincing match by Don. It looks like it was a fairly convincing match by both. So let's see what's going to happen here. I hope that we keep getting them. Honestly, I do hope that we're going to even see more from these characters.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime!
Nice, he's just going to continue this. This is just doing some great damage right now. Very nice. Ooh. Great damage. Ooh. Now, that's probably going to be the death of Valentine. Wow. This is going to do some great stuff right now. Ooh, this is going to hurt a lot. And you know what? Cerebella comes out. He's doing pretty well with Cerebella. Probably going to go into the XL Cerebella. No, he actually drops the combo. Ooh. The mash of Diamond DiGiorno's is strong. But this is Big Band, and he does have 3 bars right now. He does have the meter to mash anything. It looks like he's going to mash out, going to go into the giant step, going to combo again. Ooh, almost a happy birthday at this point. Rick Oni needs to be careful. He's so confident in winning this one. He needs to start being careful. It looks like Dawn is pretty easily going to reset this bracket if Rick Oni does not just step up his game. Ooh, he gets the same old song, and this is going to go into death. Whoa, it looks like Dawn might seem a little bit too confident right now, and that desperation attempt. Youch. Does Rick Oni want to go into his own name so then he can stop losing? So this is the finals. This is something that we really want to see here. Alright, so let's see what's going on here, and this is going to be very difficult right now. And he's saying that the problem is that Dawn has picked all the stages. Now Dawn, of course this is a momentum character for Dawn, and it looks like momentum might be taken away from Dawn, but Dawn has really shown that he doesn't need the Fukua to win at this point. Now that was a good burst bait because he did get the charge off on the poison. Ooh, he hits both characters. The momentum is completely taken away from Dawn. Going to do a double snapback at this point. Going to kill that parasol. If he doesn't counter it, is he going to completely demolish it? No, he doesn't kill the parasol. Parasol comes out, does just a tad bit of damage on that Cerebella. That Cerebella is going to heal up. Nice mash. Let's see what's going to happen here. Ooh, going to do another combo. Actually going to go straight into the Fukua. Wants to keep him into the corner. He wants to kill this Valentine. Valentine, the true problem of Rick Oni's team. Ooh, gets a hit on both characters. Whoa, with the rock and roll. Tries to use the invincibility for the super command grab, and it does work here. Just not even going to trick him around with the devil horns after that super. He just really wants to kill this Dawn. He knows what's at stake here. One loss, and the bracket is reset. doing some great damage here. He does the Diamond Dishonours, not going to kill. Is he going to go into another one? No, he is not. He's going to have to be very careful with what he's doing. Ooh, another hit on both characters. Not doing too much damage. This is a 3v3. It's not going to be doing too much damage. And ooh, he just keeps putting out those same characters again and again. Will Dawn actually take this? No, he will not, because the combo dropped. And what a shame. He might have been able to take that match. What a shame. So, Rico needs to win 2 more. Dawn needs to win 1 to reset the bracket. It's a very definitive match right now, and this is a very hype match indeed. Right now, Dawn is really just showing us what's very possible when you learn about the matchup, when you are just on a momentum-based character. But the thing is, Riccone has learned that he needs to stop the momentum at the start. If he stops the momentum, then hey, Dawn doesn't have too much of a chance. So, what are we going to see in this match?
Tisk, tisk. It looks like we'll have to operate.
And it looks like we're going to have to operate on this one, and let's see what's going to happen here. Ooh, nice damage. Just going to do some insane stuff right now. He needs to be very careful with what he is doing right now. The nice push block by Riccone, and whoa, what was he doing with that? Really just trying to do something here. Nice hit. He's just going to continue it. He does have both characters. He's not going to be able to do much. Nice hit. Nice hit. He's just going to continue this, and let's see what happens here. Wow, the damage is real. And it really looks like this seems to be an easy match for both these, for this fighter of Dawn. Actually, Dawn is really just showing us if he gets them into the corner, if he gets this momentum, he is going to do a lot of stuff right now. And wow, what a pickup! I'm very surprised that Riccone wasn't blocking. He was probably trying to go for the jump. He was probably trying to do something. Just goes into a level 5. Oh my gosh.
Can I get a round of applause for our contestants?
Riccone X, what are you doing? Need to be careful. Alright, so the brackets are reset. So, this is insane what's happening right now, and it looks like this is a pretty easy match for these two. Nice hit! Let's see what's going to go on here, and we need to be very careful with what's happening here, and it looks like Riccone's being very cautious with his approach. He needs to be very careful. Riccone does not want to lose this whole entire tournament. He was very cocky at the beginning, and let's see what's going to go on here. He does get a hit in. Is he going to be taking out this Fuqua? He needs to take out the Fuqua. He knows that Dawn is a very momentum player. He knows that his team is very momentum based. So let's see what happens here. And it looks like Dawn just getting the damage in and not going to get punished, but it looks like he's going to get punished here. Riccone, I wouldn't be surprised if he... No, he's not going to need to use super because of that accidental reset, I believe. Looks like Dawn is just going to continue, and ooh, that's going to do some great damage, and that's probably going to kill the big band. What a shame. Gets happy birthday. Riccone loses one of his better characters on his team, and wow, he loses his Valentine without even forcing Dawn to waste the Big Band taunt super. Now, this is not going to kill, unless he can get the reset. Now, Dawn does not want to lose Big Band. He has the JoJo super. He just wants to throw it out right now. He knows that he's probably going to lose the Big Band. He's just trying to grab him off of chance. And it is Parasol to... Oh, what was Riccone doing there? Was that just a little bit of a taunt, or was that a complete accident on Riccone's side? Now, Dawn versus Riccone. This is a 1v1. This is a spacing game. This is a normals game. This is the final. So let's see what happens here. It looks like Dawn's just trying to play very careful. Just trying to play very cautious. Ooh, he does get hit. Now this is going to be very damaging, especially if he gets resetted. And ooh, he gets resetted, but he doesn't get resetted into an XL Cerebella, and he doesn't get level 3. This is a very, very cautious situation for both players. He knows that Cerebella is a very mashy character. If he can get the Diamond DiGiorno's, he's definitely going to get a Diamond DiGiorno's. And it looks like Dawn needs to be very careful with his approach, and he knows that he needs to be careful here. Should he go into something, he needs to be very careful with his approach. He's not going to spam out a super, because he knows that he can just Diamond Reflector through all of Eager Charge, and he knows that he can just Diamond Reflector, if he's good, through the Take the Shot. So he knows what he's trying to do. He's trying to set up some stuff, so he needs to be very careful, and ooh, he needs to watch out. Oh, he gets grabbed. That's the end of that match. Very tense. Oh, a little bit of a teabag at the end. And, wow, just going into another Diamond DiGiorno's. It's not delivery, it's mash. So, Riccone is saying that Dawn is lagging a good amount. Now, I don't know if Dawn is a great lagger or not, so we can't say anything about that. So, is there stuff? Now, we need to be very careful. Okay, so Riccone wins 1, Dawn 0 on this resetted bracket. Nice hit. Dawn getting out the momentum that he needs. He needs to be very careful, and ooh, he gets punched out. Now this is actually pretty bad for Riccone, because he gets punched out of the way of Riccone's combos. He blocks very well. He stops his dash to block. Now, as you see, Dawn's Big Band very damaged. Now, as you see, he's not actually using the Big Band as an assist right now. And ooh, great grab. That's going to be the end. He's not even going to waste a bar on that Valentine. Great start. He just needs to stop using that Big Band. He cannot get hit right now, because you know that Riccone is going to snap that Big Band. You know that. Ooh, the tricks. As you see, whenever you see Riccone do that, you know what he's going to go in for. Nice tag, not even punish. So, you know, Dawn being very stable right now. Ooh, this is going to be a snap now. A snap into who? I do not know. Ooh, he's going to go into the Fuqua. He knows that the Fuqua is probably his main problem here. Going to get Diamond Drop. Going to kill the Fuqua. No! He misses his extension with the Titan Knuckle. Wow, gonna get hit. Now, Dawn actually going to play a little bit of the keep away game. He wants that Big Band to live. He is going to play... Oh! Devil Horns is actually going to really hit. Now, Dawn needs to be very careful. Now, Dawn has 4 bars here. He is a meter tank. He needs to be very careful with what he does. Now, don't be too... Dawn can't be too courageous with the punish of that Big Band. He needs to be very careful, because this Cerebella is just going in and ooh, not going to punish, but it does get him out of the corner. This is really good for Dawn. And looks like he's going to just punish that Big Band. He really just wants to kill it. And oh, he gets hit by the Cerebella. And no! He can't punish it because he jumped away. What a shame if he jumped a little bit forward. And oh my goodness. Holy guacamole. That was a close match.
We won.
Not really, because look at the damage, look at the health. Now, Dawn really just won there because of his stability. His stability in that match was amazing. His tags were just great. His tags were just flawless. He was not punished on his tags. He wasn't anything on his tags, which is just amazing the way that he's using his team right now, which is great. Now, the problem that I can foresee in this one is always about the momentum. If Rick Oni can stop the momentum, he will win. If he cannot, it is over. Nice hit, so he's just going to continue this combo right now. Not going to do too much damage. They are just keeping away at this point. Just playing that normals game. Ooh, the damage is real. Just trying to play the normals game and he gets a hit. Not going to get anything off of it. Nice block, but no! He tried jumping, I'm going to guess. And ouch, this is going to do some great damage. Rick Oni just wants to kill this Fuqua. He knows that the Fuqua is the problem on the team. Ooh, Fuqua just playing around Rick Oni. He's just playing around Rick Oni, gets him into the corner. This looks like it's going to be a dead Valentine, especially, oh my gosh, day one burst bait. Day one burst bait right there. What a shame, what a shame. This looks like it's going to be the end of Fuqua. No! He drops the combo. Is Rick Oni getting the nerves? Is he getting the nerves? He needs to be very careful. And, oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, now he doesn't want to kill this big man. He wants to get the damage on him. And, wow, look at the damage on that big man. It says he needs to be very careful with what he's doing. And, ooh, nice tech on the grab bag. Just going to have to be very careful. Now, as you see, Rick Oni is just jumping and doing the light punch to lock him down. Ooh, gets the mashed out super. He's just going to continue. He wants this character dead. He wants to keep him in the corner as well. And wow, that wasn't even comboed. And he just gets him. And it looks like this is going to be the end of Rick Oni's Cerebella. Now, it is Big Band, and Big Band has 5 bars. We can see something special. Let's hope that Rick Oni does not waste the 5 bars on a level 5 that's not going to hit. Nice hit, tries to go into a burst bait at that situation. Goes into level 3, but he knows, oh, but he did not suspect that the level 3 continues even if it's on assist. Wow, what a shame. But it looks like it's still going to be Dawn's game right here. Dawn needs to win one more, and Rick Oni's hubris about being, and everyone's prediction about this one being free because Rick Oni sent him to losers is going to be wrong. So, Rick Oni, you need to win 2 in a row. Dawn needs to win 1 more, and he wins the whole dang tournament. And she gets the new prize of picking out being an NPC character in Super Skullgirls RPG and picking out whatever dialogue that person wants to have. Now Rick Oni already had an NPC, so he gets to do whatever so I will have to think if he wins another reward for him. Ooh, he gets the hit in. This is going to be really good. Not going to kill, he has to go for some sort of reset right here. Ooh, he's just charging the poison. He's just trying to play careful, trying to play calm, collected. But Dawn, with the blocks, Dawn can show us all that a keyboard warrior can win right now. And looks like he gets the poison on. He wants to kill this Fuqua. Ooh, but because he hit that big band, he's not going to be able to combo, but he does get a hit on the Valentine. This isn't going to kill. He has to go for a reset, and he gets the reset, going to put him into a corner. Not even going to need a super, but he is going to use 2 bars against this Valentine. He knows that Valentine might be just Rick Oni's best character on his team, and oh, what was Rick Oni going for right there? What a shame. Rick Oni he is begging for the win right now. Let's see what keeps happening right now, and oh my gosh, a burst bait again. Honestly, I didn't even know that was a burst bait. Going to get JoJo'd. Wow, doesn't even let the JoJo super end. Very strange. but he still wins right there. He's going to have to be very careful, and wow, it looks like Riccone might just sandbag this last one, but it doesn't seem like that's in Riccone style. He's not going to give up, and oh, he just keeps dying right here. And oh, what is Riccone going for? Trying to go for if Dawn was mashing, but Riccone should know that Dawn is playing very patient in the grand finals. Winner of the tournament is Dawn 111. So what a great match by Dawn 111. Just an amazing tournament overall. You know, Dawn 111 wins his first tournament ever. So congratulations to Dawn, congratulations to Riccone for second place, and good job, A Kind Hobo, for third.